All right, what's up, everybody? This is Alex Brooks, and we're on day two of the COVID entrepreneur life. Today's Saturday, so one of the things I love about weekends is even though I've been working from home for the past almost 3 years, weekends still feel the same. I still feel free to kind of do whatever I want. I don't feel constricted like I should be sticking to a schedule. So my weekends, my Saturday mornings are really flexible. This morning I decided to take our dog out for a walk and go to the waterfront. There's a picture of him right there and some short video. Really silly dog. His name is Finn, by the way. So we went to the park. We sat there for a while and just relax. One of the things I really like to do on the weekends in general, just to reset myself for the busy week. Like running my business, one of the challenging parts is you're always shifting from one thing to another. So that can be hard. And the what makes it even more difficult is the I guess the difficulty of the task. There could be 5 minutes where I'm working on something extremely technical. Then I'm working on an hour later something that's really creative, or I'm looking over some design work or looking over some content from some work that my team has done. So my day can be really sporadic, and Saturdays are really good for me because they allow me to just be able to sit back and just enjoy the day and kind of take things at my own pace. But being an entrepreneur, there's always something that I can find that I want to work on to push my business forward on the weekends. So that makes things kind of tricky. I try to have a fine line between just doing nothing and just relaxing, just enjoying things that I really want to do, and sitting down and doing certain tasks. But lately, with everything going on with the COVID-19, it's made me or forced me to come up with ways. Or so with COVID-19 happening right now and everybody being quarantined, it's made me focus on things that I could do to improve the business, to make things a little better. And right now we're right in the middle of just revamping everything in terms of our own email marketing. I know we're an email marketing firm, so we're revamping all of that, and we have a lot of video content that we're going to start putting out there. And I've talked to you guys a little bit about it. We have PTE short stories, which is going to be short, powerful stories on how companies can basically wow or truly impress their customers. That's going to be launching this Monday. And then also we have this, every day I'm going to be on here just sharing some ups and downs of my business and what I'm going through in the moment. And I am also thinking about launching a summit at the end of May. And what's going to be cool about this summit is I am picking all the top experts that I know, throughout Seattle, and I'm going to try to pull them together and do a summit on different parts of the digital world. So what I mean by that is like SEO. I'm gonna try to get an SEO person. Social media, email marketing is something that we can cover. We'll talk about that. Web design, and I'm gonna pull all these experts together. Also, project management, how to manage remote teams. I'm gonna pull all these people together and put together a summit that will help businesses right now figure out what they should be doing to push their business forward online. Like, how do they really get some activity going digitally? So I'm super stoked about that. And the reason I am, because when this whole COVID thing started, everybody was sharing resources. Me as well. I was sharing all the resources I could find to help companies just, be able to stop the bleeding, right? But after you get beyond that point, it's like, what's next? What do you do now that you've stopped the bleeding from your business? how do you get things going and reignite it? And I after doing those initial things, I wanted to shift towards that because I think that's the most important thing of where we're going. Because I'm not sure if this is going to be 3 more months, 4 more months. Who knows? Like this could be a while. But I want to make sure that businesses that aren't comfortable or not really active online have some tools, and they have a game plan to take their business online and be successful online with getting customers, building relationships, and just pushing the ball forward. So those are some of the things that I am thinking about right now. In the back of my head on the weekend, I'm thinking through how we can build the framework for all those things I have going on, because I feel like it's a true need right now that companies that have struggled with figuring out the online piece, but know they need to, now they need the help right away. So that's one of the other things that I have really been thinking about, and I'm starting to build the foundational pieces for. Another thing, which is kind of a side note, but since this is just I'm sharing my life, my business ups and downs. One of my friends, a close friend of mine, recently got tested positive for COVID. Really close friend of mine. Me and him talk. Even though we don't live in the same state anymore, we still talk once a week. I still keep in touch with him, and I immediately, once he told me, actually this Monday, that he felt like he was having symptoms, like he lost his sense of smell and stuff like that. My initial thought was, we just got to figure out a way to fight this thing and fight back and keep him active and not do what you're hearing, all the crazy stories about people just trying to sleep it off. And I'm not a doctor by any means, but it's something that has been on my mind, and I wanted to share it with you guys, because what I told him immediately once we started talking about that was, let's do a challenge every day, and this started on Monday, where we come up with some workout plans. We share our workout plans with each other. We hold each other accountable, and then on top of that, we make sure we're getting our rest. We make sure we get a certain amount of water. I don't have it in front of me, but I have like a 48-ounce water bottle that I basically took a picture of it, shared it with him, and told him that I was going to be trying to drink at least two of these a day. And I ideally, let's both try to do this and hold each other accountable. So now that it's Saturday, not Friday, he's doing much better. Like he only had a few symptoms. They weren't extremely bad, just loss of smell and a little bit of a headache, but he's been on top of every symptom that he's had, figuring out ways to just attack each symptom as it comes. So I've been happy to connect with him and just keep him encouraged. I've been calling him first thing in the morning, or text him first thing in the morning, or right before I go to bed. I'll text him or send a picture of my workout. I'll send a picture of the finished bottle of me drinking all the water, and he would do the same. So that's been an interesting moment for me. So today I'm going to be spending a lot of time just focused on putting together the things for this future summit, which I haven't announced a date. And I'm going to be focused on just revamping a lot of our email marketing and communication with our clients. But yeah, so this is day number 2, and I will be keeping you. I'll be keeping you guys posted.